Netflix recommended you to me today.
Oh, really?
Got an email. Got a documentary for you to watch. I was like, oh, a documentary, I could... Oh, no. I didn't learn anything from that.
What were you like as a kid?
As a kid? Obviously, everyone's naive as a kid. It didn't matter how many times I got a rake in the face, I'd go into everything just completely open to it. It's very innocent.
So you changed as a kid, because you're not like that. You don't have a naive innocence or charm about you now. So when did that change?
Just gradually. I remember before stand-up kind of assuming that everyone is essentially a good person.
Yeah, I mean, that's bullshit.
And now I don't think...
I went through a phase of not liking white people.
That's all right, that's fair.
No, but let me just... I need to explain this.
I've already agreed with you that it's fine. I don't think you need to explain it at all.
I was very young.
Yeah.
It's the first time I'd started to be allowed to go into town on my own. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
When you, the early days of being allowed to go into town on your own?
17.
I had... and I was walking along, and this bloke was walking behind me, and he said to me, "Move out of the way, chocolate boy," or something like that. Something racist, right? Yeah. It was more offensive than that. Right?
You were eating a chocolate cake.
No, I wasn't. If I had been, at least it'd been something to blame it on.
Yeah. It is way more understandable to hate white people than it is anyone else.
Do you think so?
Easily. Even the good ones are still benefiting from all the bad stuff that's happening to everyone else.
Yeah, that's true.
Even the ones... The most saintly white person is still...
Yeah, but I'm brown, right? My parents came over here, so I am a brown person that's benefiting from the bad shit that white people did.
Yeah, but that's okay.
That's not okay.
Yeah, of course it is.
Is it?
Yeah, you're in credit.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Just from being brown?
Yeah.
This is really interesting. You should become a politician.
I think everyone's racist sometimes, and then some people are racists.
Yeah. I do think there's some instances when it should be allowed, like if you take somebody's parking spot. Because if I've got a parking spot, if I've got the last parking spot and it's like we're at IKEA, it's really busy, and then I pull into the last spot and I nick it off you, you call me what you want, mate. I've still got the spot.
Not
do you
to
know
your
what I mean?
face, though.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You'll be fine with it.
I then become impervious to it because I think I'm now parked. So what could you possibly say to me that's going to... You can't take this to a level where I no longer have that parking space.
I mean, I'm going to say as a white person that I would not take that risk in the moment and think that...
You'd not go, I wonder if this guy's philosophy is that in this instance, it's okay.
I'm pretty sure that because you took the last parking space, I've got carte blanche on anything I want to say. I can just...
No, there is a risk that... Although, what I'm thinking now is when this goes out, I'll just be walking through IKEA and they go, "Oh, hey, brown boy."
Straight in there, chocolate boy or whatever.
No, you said it was all right.
Yeah, yeah, looking around at their mates. all the shoppers. It's okay. He said it was okay on his TV show. We had to bring our own towels into school.
OK, why did you have to bring your own towels into school? For PE?
No, for every day, because we didn't have any hand dryers or paper towels at my primary school. I lived in Banbury for 1 year of my life.
What's going on in Banbury, mate? It sounds like Beirut or something.
Towels. Like, if you had to bring an actual towel from your house every day. I thought it was normal until I was an adult. So, like, I one day forgot my towel, had soapy, wet hands. Yeah. And I asked a kid called Simon, who was in the cloakroom, he's the only kid in the cloakroom, "Simon, who do you hate the most in our class?" He said, "Siobhan." I dried my hands on her coat. I was like, "There you go, mate, a little treat for you." But then Mrs. Andrews, the teacher, said in registration, Siobhan's coat, brand new coat, has streaky, soapy hand marks all over it. Right. And Simon put his hand up. It was James Acaster. I burst into tears.
Named you in full?
Full?
Yeah.
I'm crying. She said to me, "You should know better." Which, even as a 5-year-old, I remember thinking, I'm 5. The reason why I messed up is because I don't know any better. Yeah. It was actually my undoing that I don't know any better. He's my accomplice and he's dobbed me out. Yeah. And afterwards I said to him, and like, he was 5 as well, and he said this to me. I said to him, "You said she was your least favourite person in the class." And he looked at me and he went, "Second least favourite." As a 5-year-old.